are listening to the Freeform Rock Podcast with Marc Alden Taylor.
All right, man, we're here again on the Freeform Rock Podcast, and with me, as always, is my brother in arms, Mr. Grumpy Gerstmann.
Whoopee, whoopee, lee, wee, Gerstmann, yay.
I called you Grumpy today.
Oh, I thought it was Wumpy, but Grumpy's good too. You're a little bit lumpy, you're a little bit grumpy now. Get out of my house, Gramps. You're looking like a cow. Moo, moo.
Hey, we got over 500 people liking our group page and over almost 2,000 people liking our like page on Facebook right now. I find that's good. And we're getting more interactions on the page. And
are they liking more of our podcasts?
Yes, we're getting pretty good. Even the ones, well, the one we did last week's only got 22, but it usually gets up it usually goes higher because they're going to older ones. They're listening to the old Dire Straits one we did last year.
They really should stick with the new ones and have a lot of likes to that. What were they thinking?
Well, we did get over 104 downloads for the Van Halen Different Kind of Truth.
But that wasn't my pick.
Hey, you got the one. I forgot which one. It was over 200 downloads. Was your pick.
Yeah.
Wishbone Ash, remember?
Yeah, more people should look at the other ones too. Man, they should like our Chelsea one. That would
I think
be cool.
a lot of people have liked Chelsea. I'm gonna go look back and text you later. See how many downloads we have.
Yeah.
So today we were supposed to have friend Jerry on here from the Three Shots Down podcast, but he had to get toasted for COVID because he was around somebody who had the virus. So he's stuck in the doctor's office taking blood and whatever he's doing.
Oh.
So we'll bring him back, and I told him we'd probably do an Iron Maiden episode because that's in his wheelhouse.
Okay.
I wish he'd get his podcast going because I'm on 2 episodes, man. I'm still waiting for that. He says he thinks he's jinxed in the podcast world because every time he's going to do a podcast, something happens. I thought that was so funny. So hope you're well, Jerry. I don't really think you have it because you've had it for it's been 9 days. I think you would have had some symptoms by now. So I think you're cool, man.
Yeah.
So what have you been doing this week, Lee?
This week I've been thinking about doing writing, and I've done a couple of new songs and stuff. And just like today, I noticed a lot of the people are walking outside again. Like looks like the young college students, and they're moving like carts or boxes, like cartons. I didn't see anything in them, but they're young, and they usually, if they're going back to college or going back to the dorm, they usually load up stuff with their large cartons, like their books or their lamps or their whatever they have. And so I saw some of them, and there were some nice looking ladies out there. So even though the businesses aren't open, it might still be a good idea for me to sit outside and street watch.
Yeah, because you're a people person. I'm a person who wants to hide from them. You want to see them.
Yeah, that doesn't mean that I need them to hug me and give me like roping their arms around me, like come to jail. I don't need that. But
well, if the
girl I like to look at them. Yeah.
Well, if the lady had her shirt tucked in, you would like a hug. So.
Yeah. And then some of them had their shirt tucked in, and so that's what I'm saying. They were good looking. Cool, it's man. Like, you're married, so your wife is like 1,000 women. You don't need to see more. You can just stay home and watch her. Whereas I'm like I would be the kind of guy who would invite several women out on a date and forget that I invited them on the same day, so they all come and say, "What the hell are you doing here? I'm going out with him." And I'm like, I made a mistake.
Yeah, man. So, well, what I've been doing is I've been like staying home, and Amazon and Record Rat have been delivering me a shit ton of vinyl and CDs.
Oh,
Fucking
how many of them were shit?
Well, I got Thrash or Die. That ain't shit on vinyl.
Oh, that ain't.
And then I got U2 the Joshua Tree, but I don't know what you think.
Oh, that's a little tiny bit shit.
And I got Rattle and Hum too.
Oh, that's more shit.
And I got four Metallicas. I got the Black Album. I got Kill 'Em All.
Kind of shitty.
I got Kill 'Em All.
That's not shitty. That's cool.
I got Justice for All.
That's really shitty.
And Master of Puppets.
Oh, that's wonderful. So you've got some filet mignon in the poop. So that's cool.
The Black Album sounds amazing on vinyl, though. Fuck, I love it.
It's the kind of album where I'm stupid enough where I will keep listening to it over again to see what I missed. And then afterwards I say, why did I even believe that it would be better? But no, it's okay.
Hey, I also told you I got Hysteria on vinyl. I know you know that shit.
Oh God, that's like French onion shit. That's that shit with a clothespin and a Pepe Le Pew. Get your pew out of here, pew pew.
Yeah, and I asked my partner on the U2 cast. We just released an episode yesterday on the album October. If he would like to do Def Leppard Hysteria with us, and
God,
you want to know what he said?
What?
Can we pick another album?
Thank you. I was about to say, can you pick another co-host?
Hey, we're eventually going to do that Def Leppard album.
God!
Okay,
then I'm going to pick then something else.
You can pick anything you want, dude. I'll listen to anything you give me as long as it's rock. You know, don't give me no freaking country shit. Unless it's rockin' country like Johnny Cash. I'll do a Johnny Cash album, no problem. And then I asked him, I said, would you do the Metallica Black Album? And he goes, can we pick another album?
He sounds like someone I'd want on my podcast.
So he gave me a list. You want to hear the list of albums he gave me that he would
I'd like to hear at least some of them, or you can tell me how many you want.
Here's the list he gave me. Let's see. Where is it? I'm looking. Okay. He would do ZZ Top Eliminator, ZZ Top Afterburner, ZZ Top Recycler, Yes 90215, Yes Going for the One,
okay,
Thomas Dolby Golden Age of Wireless.
All right.
We already did. I don't think we did Van Halen Fuck album. Van Halen 1984. The Police Regatta de Blanc, The Police Ghost in the Machine, The Police Synchronicity.
Oh, well, all of those are okay, The Police.
The Doors. The Smiths, The Queen is Dead.
Maybe.
Rush, Permanent Waves. Rush,
all right.
Moving Pictures. Joy Division, Unknown Pleasures.
I'm not sure.
Pearl Jam 10.
Yeah.
The Cars.
Maybe.
Genesis, A Trick of the Tail.
That one's cool.
Genesis, Abacab.
Yeah.
And I said, you know what? I think Lee would like to do the Smiths, The Queen is Dead, because that's different.
Well, I do it for a different reason, but yeah.
Because I said The Queen is Dead because I think that would be obscure. It's kind of obscure because the Smiths isn't
I haven't heard it, yeah.
The Smiths isn't like a huge band. They're a huge band, but like in underground popularity, you know?
Yeah. But yeah, no, I'm okay about doing that because I've never really heard the album.
And you know what he said? When I said the Smiths' Queen is Dead?
Yeah.
He goes, I would have expected you to say something like Van Halen or Yes, but the Smith is so left turn for you. So I said, yeah, that's cool.
True.
Yeah, because I thought about 1984 when he said that, and I go, no, Lee went up.
Yeah.
Let's do something different.
Yeah, 1984 is an okay album, but everybody's done it. And then the other one that you mentioned, no, I wouldn't have been into doing that.
Yeah, I know. I wanted to do something. I want to I want to pick obscure albums with other people. I think this, we're doing Bad Company Holy Water today. I think it's a platinum album, but it's obscure Bad Company fans who
going for the one would have been okay. And I guess,
I would have done Tomato.
Oh,
I like that album too.
But 90125 or whatever the name of it is. Oh, I don't really like that album.
I love that album. I love Trevor.
Oh, okay.
Trevor Rabin.
Oh, yeah.
He's my favorite Yes guitar player. Sorry. I'm not sorry.
It's no problem.
All right. So let's get into this podcast with Bad Company Holy Water. Let's see. Mm-hmm. Holy Water is the ninth studio album by the English hard rock band Bad Company, and their third with Brian Howe as lead vocalist. The album was released June 12th, 1990. It went platinum, selling over 100,000 units, and climbed to the number 35 on the Billboard Pop Albums chart. The first single, Holy Water, was number 1 Billboard album rock track for 2 weeks during the summer of 1990, and the band toured in the United States with Damn Yankees, which I saw twice. Freaking amazing concert. I went because of Damn Yankees, and then I already had the Bad Company album, but I go, fuck, Bad Company ruled. I wasn't expecting much from them, but I liked the album, and then I loved them anymore after I saw them in concert, because they were really tight. And the single, If You Needed Somebody, became a major hit in 1991, reaching number 16 on the Billboard Hot 100 and number 2 on the album rock track charts. Boys Cry Trust, Stranger Stranger, Walk Through Fire, and also received substantial airplay. All right, this is what I got to say. Brian Howe passed away last week. And before we get into this, I got to say, I picked this album before on the day that he passed away, but I didn't know he passed away. And I find that weird.
that is weird.
Yeah, because we've done a Paul Rodgers Bad Company album, one of the worst Paul Rodgers albums from Bad Company. You liked it, but I didn't like it as much as you did.
You mean the Rough Diamonds?
Yeah.
Yeah,
that wasn't my favorite Bad Company album.
So I guess it's a good thing that we're doing this. That way you can get your payback.
Get my payback. I'm doing this. I'm just giving a little trip since now he died. He passed away.
No, I know. I'm just being a snot.
I'm just saying. Brian Howe was an amazing songwriter, amazing singer. He also was on the Ted Nugent Penetrator album.
Oh, that's one that I don't ever hear.
Yeah, I don't ever hear it either. I need to listen to it. This album was produced by. All songs were written by Brian Howe and Terry Thomas. Terry Thomas was the producer.
He was in a group called Charlie, a group that's kind of okay, but not great.
Except where noted, Mick Rouse and Terry wrote songs, and Simon Kirk wrote songs here and there. But I heard Simon and Mick didn't get along with Brian, and they tried to. I know years ago they tried to sue him to stop playing Bad Company songs live, but he said, "Hey man, I played these songs live for 10 years." What's the big deal, man? People want to hear me sing these songs. And when I saw them in concert, he did Bad Company, the song. He was amazing at it. So fuck that shit. And Paul Rodgers was kind of a dick because people were writing him saying, "Oh, are you okay? I heard the lead singer of Bad Company died." He says, "No, I'm alive and well." He didn't even acknowledge that Brian Howe or say condolences to the family of Brian Howe. I thought that was a dick move by Paul, and I respected him a lot, you know?
Yeah.
So maybe he didn't know that Brian passed, and he was just wondering. But he had to know if people were asking, "Hey, the lead singer of Bad Company died." Is he that egotistical to think that he's the only lead singer of Bad Company now? I have no idea.
Yeah.
But fuck you, Brian. Fuck you, Paul Rodgers. Unless you fucking make an apology, I'm fucking pissed at you right now. But I still love your music. I love his blues album he did. That was good. Muddy Waters Blues. That was a great album.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
We should do that one time. Well, let's get into this album, shall we? But you picked the first track, Holy Water. So here's Holy Water on the Freeform Rock Podcast. Blech, Rock Podcast. Okay, man, I'm a little slurry because I had 2 whiskeys, but I'm okay, man. We'll get through this, right, Lee?
Yeah, I always do.
All right, so here's Holy Water by Bad Company. Okay, that was Holy Water by Bad Company. Why'd you pick that track, Lee?
Oh, it's an okay song. I can enjoy it well enough, but it sounds like a typical AOR-style rocker, like something Foreigner would do, or Loverboy, or any of those groups who can do a rocking song, but it doesn't have the extra edge it needs to make me think it's great. But if I found the CD for $1, I'd buy it.
Oh, man. Dude. Seriously. The killer riff in the beginning by Mick Rouse. It's fucking killer. And start the song, Brian comes in strong with his vocals. Very catchy pop hard rock song. Comes in and Mick is on fire. Some killer riffs and leads. And Kurt keeps a steady beat and rhythm. This song is awesome. And did you know that this song was because our previous album, Dangerous Age, they did a song called Smoke Without Fire.
Yeah.
And Brian was very disappointed with that song, even though it was the hit that brought them up, that got them going. He said there was something in that song that he wanted to change. So he made Holy Water. That's how he wanted Smoke Without Fire to be, is like what Holy Water became. And I thought that was really cool, man.
Wow.
And he wasn't happy with Smoke. That's a song to tell you how I got into the Brian Howe Bad Company. I was watching Entertainment Tonight. Remember Entertainment Tonight?
Yeah.
And they did an interview with them, and they played the little excerpts of that video, Smoke Without Fire. I go, fuck, that rules. I love that I loved his voice when he goes, oh, there's no smoke without a fire. I loved his voice. I was like, and the beat and the rhythm. I went out and bought that album right there, man. And then I waited for Holy Water to come out. I freaking love that album.
Oh.
And then, and that album, they didn't know they were going to do another album because their first album, Fame and Fortune, didn't do so well. And then they made Dangerous Age, and then freaking Smoke Without Fire hit hard, and it almost went platinum. Freaking, so a freaking killer track. I love that song.
Smoke Without Fire. There's an album by Wishbone Ash called Smoke Without Fire. Maybe we should do that one. Get another 200 people to like the video, the episode.
That would be cool, man. I like 200 downloads. And the Queen episode we did with Terrence, that was pretty cool too. All right.
Oh, all right.
Let's get to the next track, Walk Through Fire. What do you think of this one?
This is the type of song that makes me dread reviewing albums you pick. I've heard way too many songs like this, and I didn't like the first one I heard. This makes Survivors sound like Judas Priest. I couldn't wait quick enough for this song to end.
Wow, dude. I was like, dude, seriously. You don't hear the...
I'm not saying this on purpose.
I know you're not. You're doing your elitist Lee thing.
Well, yeah.
That's why I love you, man. We can't always agree on things.
I like at least that one person loves me.
Yeah, I love you, Lee. All right,
Thank you.
This is what I think about it. 1-2 punch here. Killer beat, rhythm on fire. Mick playing great leads. Lyrics tell a story. Remember when a song had a story? Brian has so much soul in his voice, not blues soul like Rogers had, just soul. He writes catchy lyrics, and you find yourself singing for days. Great song, because I was listening to this album last week, and I kept singing songs kept coming in my head. It's so catchy. It's not like Britney Spears catchy because it's terrible. You know how you get a good... Well, you think this is terrible. But you get like a shitty song in your head, like frickin' Chumbawamba. Yeah. I get knocked down, but I get up again. And it's a shitty song that's in your head. And you try to replace it with a great song. And these songs are good, catchy songs to me.
Yeah. You know what's so annoying? I was watching reaction videos of Puddle of Mud's version of Nirvana, and I saw so many of them. His version kept going over in my head, and I couldn't stop it.
I do like Puddle of Mud's first album.
I reviewed Puddle of Mud's album on my YouTube podcast. I kept saying, this is strange but interesting, and I kind of dig it. So, I'm not against them, but there's something about that song that, even though it's not at all done well vocally, it makes me laugh. It's like watching me doing a lip rap.
Yeah, I like those.
Yeah, yeah, and a lot of people don't like that. The more likes I got on that, more people came on to give it thumbs down. It's like, fuck that.
You know
It's
why?
got 6 likes, then there's 12 not likes. Now there's 18 likes, there's 22 dislikes, huh?
You know how, like, Dr. Fuck says, if you don't like the Vieira Bolt, then you're a nobody?
Yeah.
He says nobody dislikes the Vieira Bolt, but if you do, you're a nobody. If people dislike your lip rap, you're a fucking nobody. Because that's fucking comedy gold right there.
Yeah. Yeah. And I did it just because why not?
How many people would get on and make a video of them looking so fucking silly? Come on, man. He's making himself look silly to make you laugh. Fucking give that a thumbs up, bitch.
Yeah.
Fuckers.
but of course, I also do it to annoy people. So I'm kind of like goading them, kind of like teasing them by saying, "Come on, like it."
All right.
But it's all good.
So then we get to the next track, Stranger, Stranger. What'd you think of this one?
At least this song is a little better than the other two. It borderline makes the kind of tune I actually like. I'm almost afraid they might put a bunch of ballads on after this to make sure people don't get too excited about the album.
Well, actually, there's not that many ballads on this album, so it's freaking awesome.
I guess it's my opinion of what's a ballad and what isn't.
Yeah,
But, yeah.
Stranger, Stranger, man. I love this song. It's like chorus. You act like a stranger, stranger. You're not the girl I knew. I love the fucking... What do you think about Brian Howe's voice? Let's get that out of the way. What do you think of his voice?
I think he sounds a lot like Lou Gramm. He's cool.
Yeah, I love Lou Gramm. Fuck, every band that you mentioned that you thought they were acting like Loverboy and whatever. Those are
yeah.
I love those bands.
I kind of like some. I kind of like some of them.
Yeah, Stranger, Stranger, man. Wow, this just keeps on going with the rock pop. So good. Brian's voice is ear candy, and the band is on fire. Catchy chorus with Mick with riffs plenty on this song. I love it. Do you hear Mick's riffs? He's playing a lot of slide on this album. Freaking.
I'll put it to you like this: if the song doesn't really move me, then usually the unless the solo's really really hot, I don't pay attention. But I think some of the songs I liked the solo, but the song itself is what I'm talking about mostly.
But did you hear, like, even if he's not doing a solo, he puts in those little leads and slide leads throughout the song. He doesn't have to play a whole solo. He's just putting in those riffs.
We ought to do a Mott the Hoople album.
Sure, man. I love... I have that freaking album, Mott the Hoople. Well, the guy, Ian Hunter. Dude,
yeah.
And I love freaking Joe Elliott's Down and Outs, where the first 2 albums are all Mott the Hoople songs.
I would do Ian Hunter's first couple of albums. I didn't have the first one. I had All American Alien Boy. That one was kind of a weird one, but I would do it, and I would do his first one. But Mick Rouse was in Mott the Hoople. I
love Mick Rouse, man. I think he had more solos in the version of Brian Howe than he did in Paul Rogers, but I don't know. I need to go back and listen to more. I love Paul Rogers' Bad Company.
Yeah.
I love Paul Rogers. I just didn't like how he was a dick.
I get you.
And then we get into the next track, which is If You Needed Somebody, which is the power ballad on the album. What do you think of this song?
Oh, shit. This was the kind of song I expected them to come up with after the good song, and I was right. I don't like this at all. There's nothing original about it, and I would have liked it if this song hadn't been on the album.
Oh, this is one of the songs that Jerry would have picked, so you would have been kind of pissed.
Yeah, I'm kind of glad I didn't anger him, but I wouldn't have changed what I said. In fact, both songs that he picked, I was like, he picked the two I liked the least.
Yeah, I love this song, dude. I agree with Jerry.
Oh, God.
It's a great power ballad with soul. Just sing the chorus with me, man. Okay, everybody sing, man. If you needed somebody, like the way that I need you. If you wanted somebody, the way that I want you.
We are
Come on, people, let's sing this bitch.
We are feet on dirt. We are feet on dirt. Okay, I sang it.
Is that a new song that's going to come out?
No, that was my That was my trying to shut you up.
This is a great song, man. I could see Paul Rogers singing this song, dude.
He had a song called "Love Me Somebody," so yeah.
I could really see this, and Ralph kills it on the solo. Frickin', I could see Paul Rogers Bad Company doing this, man. They should do this song, man, in honor of Brian Howe. This is a great power ballad, very well crafted, very great song. I love it.
Oh, God.
Oh, good. Well, let's get to the next song so we can get this out of your palate.
Too late, but good try.
All right, I did a sing-along, and you just said, I like dirt, I like dirt.
Almost.
You know that's a song by the Red Hot Chili Peppers, right?
No, but I'll look at it. What album? What album?
Fuck, I think it's on...
I only had their
Blood,
first
Sugar,
two.
Sex, Magic.
Okay, I probably heard it.
All right, that's a good song. All right, let's get to the next song. Fearless.
Probably better.
What do you think of this one? We need to do a Chili Peppers episode, like one of the first two.
I'd be totally into that.
Freaky Styley.
That's cool.
Yeah, George Clinton produced that.
Yeah, I had it back in the day. I didn't know that you knew about that album.
I love everything that Chili Peppers has done.
Oh.
With or without Frusciante. I'm not one of those Frusciante elitists, you know.
Okay.
I love the Chili Peppers. Everything they've done. Freaking Fight Like a Brave. Freaking all that shit. I love the old shit. And I wouldn't mind doing a Parliament Funkadelic album, dude. So.
Hey! All right, since you said that, I'm going to change everything that I say about the rest of these songs, and I'm going to give you the exact opposite of what I really think.
We should do a Morris Day and a Time album one day. Just joking.
I would have to get really drunk to do it, but it might give me the excuse to get really drunk.
We could see. You don't need an excuse to get really, really drunk.
Don't ruin my cover, boy.
Hey, did you get the Trump check?
That's well, there's a situation with that, but possibly, but it has to do with someone in my family being able to
claim you,
handle it. Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right.
But it's going to work, and they're definitely doing it.
Yeah, because that'll buy you a lot of vodka, man.
Yeah, but I don't want them to know.
Well, they don't listen to the podcast, so they won't know.
yeah. I keep telling them about it, and they say, "Oh, I'll listen."
It's so hard to get your friends and family to listen to your own fucking podcast. It's like
that's actually kind of a good thing.
It's like I gotta go on Facebook and make friends. Hey, listen to my podcast. But I got some good friends that listen to it, like freaking Jennifer Trotter and Zachary Bueller. Those are cool people I have on my Facebook. Freaking Allison is listening to our podcast too.
Yeah,
so
and I actually, yeah, and actually I like some of my friends on Facebook better than some of my real friends.
Kind of true.
Yeah.
I love my friend Tim Newbold too, man. He's hiding out in Oregon right now.
Oh, okay.
All right, so let's get to the next track, Fearless. What'd you think of this one?
It's a pretty good song. Not perfect. The arrangement was a little too corporate rock for me, but overall the song is all right. It's definitely better than the last song.
I think the song is like, it's got a bouncy beat with a hard rhythm, sing-along chorus, grinding riffs, break rules, and the solo rocks. Freaking love this track.
Huh.
And then we get to the next song, Lay Your Love on Me. What do you think of this one?
It's an alright song. Typical of corporate style rock. Not much greatness in it. It's middle of the road, but it's alright. I don't dislike it.
Well, you know who wrote it? Mick Rouse.
Yeah, that's why I said I don't dislike it.
I said, killer riffs to start the song. Mick is on fire on this album. Pumping bass riffs and great vocals. Love it. And then we get to the next track that you didn't pick, and it's my all-time favorite song in the Brian Howe era, called Boys Cry Tough. So here's...
Oh, that reminds me of a Poison song, so that's probably why you picked it.
Oh my god, I love Poison. But you know what? I do admit Poison is not that good of a band. They're just fun for me. That's it, you know.
Yeah, that reminds me of people who go out with a lover and they go, she's not or he's not that great, but she's fun. She at least touches my love parts.
Sometimes you just need to listen to mindless music that doesn't make you think, and you just go out and have fun too. That's what Poison is to me. So,
but that's what my music is. That's why I do music on YouTube. To save people from serious shit.
Your music is not mindless. It's got...
All right, then that's why I do my music, to keep people away from the mindless shit.
All right, so here's Boys Cry Tough by Bad Company.
Trouble. Everybody likes to fight sometimes. Heading south on 41, straight for the action. Meeting the boys at the county line. He kicks it into overdrive, really puts that pedal down. Feels so good to be alive. He's had enough of being pushed around. And Bobby and the boys walk in, the heads start turning. They don't like no strangers in this place, no, no.
That was Boys Cry Tough. What'd you think of that song?
There's parts of the song I do like, but most of the song is quite boring and not something I like. But at least they added some cool parts to the song, so it has some originality to it. It's the most sincere song so far I've heard on the album.
Oh, because the lyrics are so good.
That's why I'm saying so. At least I said something nice.
The lyrics to the song are so sad, and it's my favorite off the record. It's like a sad country song, but rocks.
I do like the lyrics.
A bar fight that went bad. Here, I'm going to read you some lyrics. It says, Bobby and the boys walk in. The heads start turning. They don't like no strangers in this place. No. Everybody's acting tough. Words get spoken, and someone pulls a knife in Bobby's face. No. He turns away, but it's too late. He's got to face them on his own. Left him there to meet his fate. Bobby's never going home. And it goes, boys cry tough. Boys fight dirty. Life gets rough when you're living on a fine line. And he doesn't come home to his... the song goes on where he doesn't come home to his girl. The cops tell her Bobby's never coming home. Sad, but killer story. Love this song. Love the slide guitar in the song also. I love the story. This could be a movie. This song is so
the
well written.
lyrics are good. I'm just saying the music is another thing for me.
Don't you
mostly.
But don't you hear the soul in Brian's voice? Bobby's never coming home. And
I've heard too many songs that are just like this, so no.
Not really.
But I know what you mean. I'm not yelling at you. I'm just saying I'm just drinking. That's why I'm yelling. But no, I mean, I can understand if you haven't heard as many music as I did that it would be considered okay. But I didn't say I disliked all of it. I just said some of it I didn't like.
Lee, I've heard a shit ton of music. How old are you again?
I'm 200. No, I'm gonna be 55 this year. Damn it, I wanted to be 54.
Well, I'm gonna be 50, so you're only like 5 years, 4.5 years older than me.
You're about the same age as me. So yeah, we're both 50. And please don't correct me on that.
Well,
So,
I think
that's
that
okay.
I think that 5 years you got more 70s in you than I did. I got more late 70s, early 80s.
I'll put to you like this. I heard music when I was 1. I think you started when you were 7.
Yeah, I think I started. I don't remember anything till 7. So
Yeah. I don't remember everything after 2. You know,
7 was Sergeant Pepper's and Foreigner Double Vision for me.
I actually first heard Sgt. Pepper's later than you did. I was a teenager. But I heard Revolver. I was around when the Beatles were a group.
Well, it's just I just remember my my stepdad. He bought me a record, and he said, "Oh, I bought you this record. I know you like this song." It was freaking that song, Elvira, Giddy Up, Bapa Boom, Bapa Mama. And
That's so cheesy, it's actually kind of good.
But I thought he bought me George Harrison, My Sweet Lord, because I like that song.
It was the Oak Ridge Boys.
It was the Oak Ridge Boys. And I was like, this isn't what I thought you bought me. I thought you bought me George Harrison. You know.
Well, would you believe that if I were your dad, I would have said, "You're so strange, son. I'm glad I made you."
It was my stepdad. He tried to get me into country. It didn't work.
Did you
My
like
mom
Elvira?
was a bigger influence. Huh?
Did you like the song Elvira?
Yeah, I like that song.
Yeah.
But I was disappointed that that was the single he bought me.
Oh.
Really want to see.
We should do Jimmy Horton.
I don't even know who that is.
He's country. He's like, and I go down to Tennessee, wow, wow, wow. I go down to see my lady, wow, wow, wow. The roads of Tennessee.
Wow,
And
wow.
now we're gonna be wow, 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 like that. Everything sounds like wow, 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 including his voice in the guitar.
What is that, like Charlie Brown's parents? Wow, 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 wow.
Oh, that's cooler.
All right, man. Let's do the next.
No, I'll do a Johnny Horton album on my own. I won't put you through that torture.
All right, let's get to the next track, which is "With You in a Heartbeat." What do you think of this one?
It's okay. it's a little less interesting than some of the other rockers, and it sounds a lot like them too. It seems they're running out of ideas. I'm getting less hopeful there'll be a great song on here.
Killer hard riffs, Kirk filling on the drums, Brian's vocals on top of his game. Love the rhythm, and Kirk has a certain drum sound on this record. It's simple, but it rules. Catchy chorus and great lead in the song. So
Can I ask you, do you have a really, really awesome sound system where everything sounds great and bright when you listen to it?
In my car.
Then why the hell do you like all this shit?
I've been liking this since this album came out. It's been living with me since 1990.
Okay, I'm sorry.
How old is that? 1990. What is it? 2000.
I didn't mean to yell at you, but
this is like what? 30 years old now?
Oh, well, there's albums that I've heard when I was 2, and I still don't like them.
I can't believe
years
this album...
years don't change it. But anyway, what?
Yeah, I can't believe this album is 30 years old. It sounds like it would have been out today. It's not like an 80s album where it's just like 80s sound. This is from 1990, dude, and it has like a rock sound. It's not dated. This album is not dated.
It sounds true. It sounds like some crappie that came out now.
No, not like now. It just sounds like a good rock album to me.
Oh.
Well, let's get to the next track.
You have a we have a pretty good track record where we probably agree with about 75%, and then there's 25% we violently disagree on. But that's okay.
That's okay. Well, we're going to get to the next track, I Don't Care, which you picked. So here's I Don't Care by Bad Company on Freeform Rock Podcast. That's I Don't Care. Why'd you pick that track?
It's not tremendously better than the other songs, but it's 1% better than the other rockers. So I guess so far it's the best song. But that's like saying someone who's 299 pounds is slimmer than someone who's 300 pounds. It doesn't really mean that. So this isn't really my favorite song on here. But it's okay. I don't mind it. How do you like that? I gave a good review to it.
I like it. It starts off with a killer drumming, slow and steady. Has a hard beat, that pump with killer riffs, light organ in the background. Brian just rules. I was sad they broke up. I enjoyed his time in the band. And just as much as Rogers, I did enjoy Brian Howe just as much as Paul Rogers was in the band. Because they were fun albums to me. Very well written, crafted songs. I didn't think they really had a bad album with them. Unlike Rough Diamonds, which was terrible for me. You guys can go.
Well, you don't. You also don't. Well, I was going to mention another album you don't like, but I don't want to yell, so I'm not going to mention it.
Some convention shit, right? All right, let's get to the next track. Never Too Late. What'd you think of this one?
It's not awesome. This album should have been called Hard Rock for Dummies, with a few songs for people who like to cry when they hear ballads. I don't dislike this song. It's fine. But that's all it is. It's fine. There's nothing great about it. The production sounds the same on everything, and it all sounds cookie cutter to me. Do I prefer it to Alice in Chains? Yes, but I only prefer it somewhat better. There's way better albums than this.
Now, James West is going to get on you about that one, man.
Oh boy. Well, he's a nice guy, but I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I need to say what I say.
Yeah, I'm glad you're honest, because I did a podcast with some other guy who wouldn't be honest, and it would try to make me happy by agreeing with everything I said, and eventually he said, "Fuck that band." You know,
Was he like, I love this song?
No,
Fuck it, I hate it. Was that kind of how he was?
He would say he liked Van Hagar, and then he would hate Van Hagar to please other people. So he'd like Van Hagar, and then he'd hate Van Hagar. It's
that
like, dude, make a fucking decision.
I had a friend of mine long ago where he liked Elton John's music, and so what I do is I played him music that wasn't Elton John, and he said, I don't like it. And well, that's an Elton John album. He went, oh, I like it. Then actually, it's not Elton John. I don't like it. Actually, I'm kidding. It's Elton John. Oh, I like it. Actually, I'm sorry. Truthfully, it isn't. I don't like it. Believe me, that happened.
All right. Well, let's get to the next track. Did we already do Never Too Late? Yeah, we did Never Too Late.
Yeah, and it's never too late to get to the next song.
All right, let's get to the next song, which is no, we didn't do Never Too Late. Let's do Never Too Late. What do you think about this one?
I said it's not awesome. This album should have,
Okay, I didn't say what I needed to say.
I just said you don't have to. You don't have to, but go on.
I said good rhythm and drum sound on this album is ear candy. This song is filler, but a good tune, and it's killer filler. It's not my.
Thank you for saying it's filler. Thank you.
Yes.
That makes me feel a little bit better. I won't pick a totally crappy album.
All right, so let's get to the next song, which you picked, Dead of the Night. So here's Dead of the Night on the Freeform Rock Podcast. That was Dead of the Night. Why did you pick that song, Lee?
Finally, a song with some energy to it. I like it. It's the best song so far. It's a little better than some of the other songs that sound like they were being a bit too safe. Good job.
Yeah, Mick goes off on the beginning of this song. Very underrated guitarist. Fast-moving, rocking song. Love it. And leads rule on this track. Mick is just... He wrote this with Terry Thomas, so this is... The next 3 songs are all Mick Ralphs and Terry Thomas till we get to the last one.
Oh, okay.
All right, so then we get to the next song, I Can't Live Without You, which is another power ballad. What do you think of this one? Only 2 power ballads on this, so...
All right, well, it's okay. It sounds like a lot of the other songs, so it still has that too safe edge to it, but it doesn't bother me. It's a fine enough song.
Yeah, I love this song. Should have been the last track on the album instead of 100 Miles.
I agree with you.
They should have flip-flopped 100 Miles to 12 and put Can't Live Without You at 13. I think the track listing, that's the only mistake they'd made on this album. It's a great album. I love Mick Ralphs. It's fucking ear candy. I love this song. And then we get to the last track, Mercifully for Lee, 100 Miles, which was written by Simon Kirke and sang by Simon Kirke. What do you think of this one?
So this is the song Simon Kirke sings. I'm thinking, why? It's short, but it's not great. So there.
Well, when I saw them in concert, he did this by himself on stage. I thought it was pretty cool.
Did he do it 100 hours and give you a bunch of ear candy?
No, I said this is a cool song with Kirke on vocals, but shouldn't have ended the record. I still like it.
It should have been off.
I give this album a 5 out of 5 stars.
I give it a 5 out of a 20.
5 out of 20. All right, man. Well, let's get to the personnel on this album. Brian Howe, lead vocals, all but 13 because Simon Kirke does that, and he does the saxophone. Mick Ralphs, guitar, keyboards, background vocals. Terry Thomas, guitar, keyboards, background vocals. Felix Kirsch, bass guitar. Simon Kirke, drums, backing vocals, lead vocals, and acoustic guitar on 13. Yeah, he played acoustic guitar on stage by himself.
Yeah,
doing
I wanna emphasize, I actually don't hate the album. It didn't make me feel rotten hearing it. It's just that it didn't really move me. But if it was late at night and this came on and I was kind of drunk and didn't want to get up to change the channel, I could groove with it. It's not a bad album, so I'm just only saying I didn't love it, but I also didn't hate it. So I just wanted to emphasize that.
Nice. Yeah, so I love this album. I loved it when I first got it, and when I saw them in concert, because I wanted to see Damn Yankees. You know I'm a huge Damn Yankees fan. I saw them twice on this tour with Damn Yankees Ruled, and so did Bad Company. It was a great 1-2 punch. Bad Company ended the show, of course. Damn Yankees
How was Ted?
Ted is always good.
Yeah.
I loved it when they dragged him off the stage when the concert was over. He was on his ground. I'm not done playing, bitches. You know?
Yeah.
He was 100 miles an hour. That guy gives 150% on stage, man.
Oh, yeah.
God dang, he was so good. And Jack Blades is always moving around, too. He's like an Easter bunny hopping around all the time.
It's really weird because I keep saying that I'm not really a big fan of Jack Blades, but then you always pick albums where Jack Blades writes the songs, and I love the songs. So you're screwing up my mentality on him, boy.
Yeah, I'm gonna pick a Jack Blades solo album. He has 2 of them, and they're really good. Probably rock and roll.
I actually would be okay with that now. I'm in a deranged state of mind because I've been drinking, so sure.
All right, man. So,
but please don't remind me until the very last second, because I might be sober later and go, oh shit.
So I'm not going to tell you guys what we're doing next week. We know what we're doing next week, but I want to give it to you as a surprise. Yeah, because Lee likes to surprise you. So let's give it to you as a surprise next week. So the tracks...
It's not going to be Bugs on Cheese. It might be Feet on Wheels. Just kidding. Anyway.
All right. So here's our tracks of the week. Lee picked Steppenwolf, Jupiter's Child. It was really, dude. I need to listen to more Steppenwolf. Every time I hear Steppenwolf song, it's always awesome.
Yeah, I always pick the songs that people don't know but are good.
It's like I remember my friend saying they're more than Magic Carpet Ride, more than freaking what's that other song?
Born to Be Wild.
Yeah, he said they have better songs than those. Those are just the songs because the radio only plays those two songs.
Yeah, Mars Barnfire. Well, his real name is Dennis Edmonton. He was in the pre-Steppenwolf band Sparrow, but his brother John Edmonton still continued to be in Steppenwolf. But Dennis Edmonton wrote Born to Be Wild, and he did his own version on his own solo album. And, you know, so he's Mars Barnfire.
All right, who was the singer of Steppenwolf?
John Kay.
Wasn't he the one who did the song with War? Spill the wine. Was that him? No.
No, that's Eric Burden.
Eric Burden. What was he? Was in the Animals, right?
Yeah. But John Kay wrote Magic Carpet Ride.
I love Eric Burden. Why haven't we done an Animals album?
Which period would you want to do? Would you want to do the really old one or one of the later ones with Andy Summers on guitar?
I would like to do the one where they do the House of the Rising Sun.
I don't disagree with you. My dad loved that song. I loved it too.
We got to get out of this place. Fucking love that song.
I could mention later what albums that's on, but there's a specific album it's on, but there might be another album it's on. All right. So I'll tell you later maybe what possibly you might want to pick for the album. I'm cool with either.
Well, Lee picked a rocker, Steppenwolf's Jupiter's Child, and I just said, fuck it, I'm going to pick a song I just want to play you guys. So I'm playing Echo and the Bunnymen, Bring on the Dancing Horses.
Huh! I like Echo and the Bunnymen. I don't know that song, but...
Yeah, you never heard Bring on the Dancing Horses?
What album is that on?
I don't remember.
Okay, I don't blame you.
I only have the greatest hits, but I like Lips Like Sugar. I like their version of the Doors. People Are Strange, you know. And then there's an album that they did that maybe we might do. I like it. I think it's Songs to Learn and Play. I'm not sure.
Okay, that's the one I don't have.
Yeah, Echo and the Bunnymen rules. I love them.
Cool.
And then we get to your track, which is Deal. Lee says, "Deal with it, bitches." No, it's called Deal with It.
Yeah.
Which is pretty cool. I liked it.
Yeah, right on. It's one of the newest songs I've done.
Yeah, I could see you got a haircut.
I smooth my hair with my hand, okay?
You look all fancy smanchy.
Yeah, I turned away from the camera so you can't see the spots on my shirt.
You don't look like you put your hand in the electric socket this time.
Yeah, it looked like I took it out.
All right, man. So here's our tracks of the week: Steppenwolf, Jupiter's Child, Echo and the Bunnymen, Bring on the Dancing Horses, and Lee's song of the week, Deal with It. So deal with it. The show is over. We're done. We're out. Until next week. Say goodbye, Lee.
Bye-bye. School
Charlie Clark, no way home. Bring on the dancing horses, headless and all alone. Shiver and say the words, every lie you've heard. First I'm gonna make it, and then I'm gonna break it till it falls apart. Hating all the faking and shaking while I'm breaking your brittle heart. Killing the stars all alone, sinking inside skin and bone. Bring on the dancing horses, wherever they may roam. Shiver and say the words of every lie you've heard. First I'm gonna make it, then I'm gonna break it till it falls apart. Hating all the faking and shaking while I'm breaking your brittle heart. Brittle heart. Brittle heart. Brittle heart. And my made of stone, Charlie Clark, no way home. Bring on the headless horses, wherever they may roam. Shiver and say the words of every lie you've heard. First I'm gonna make it, then I'm gonna break it till it falls apart. Hating all the faking and shaking while you're breaking my brittle heart. Brittle heart. Brittle heart. And our little heart goes.
to myself and my situation. It is so strange on this occasion, but I deal with it. There's nothing else for me to do. I deal with what I've got to deal with all day through. I deal with it all the time. That is something I don't mind. I deal with it all the time. I deal with it, and it is fine.
You have just listened to the Freeform Rock Podcast. All music played on the Freeform Rock Podcast belongs to its owner. If you like it, go out and buy it. Get your music on Amazon, iTunes, or at your local record store. Support what you love. Support the artist by seeing them live. Purchase their music. The Freeform Rock Podcast is not affiliated with any of the artists or music that we play. Thank you for listening to the Freeform Rock Podcast. We'll see you on the next episode. Until next time, stay free and rock on.